Hey, good morning again. I will just going to point out I've got us 58 minutes into this. I think it was too tedious to listen to the first time round. It got drops. I pictured him totally different to this initially. I thought he was more of a sneaky businessman, but he's such a creep. I mean, I don't want to make assumptions, but he's just rambling, just talking to within 15 minutes in. He says Sean's just said, "Oh, you've got 2 hours," and he says at 15 minutes he's starting talking. He says, "Oh, how am I for time?" What goes to describe part of the story. How am I for time? He's like 15 minutes in. Sean's literally 2 minutes before that. He's got 2 hours. So he's that suggests an absent mind or a distracted mind, and but yeah, it's tragic really. Whatever his situation, whatever part he has, it seems to be adding up to what is suggested or alleged. So with Ricky, Elsid was the only one throughout this 20-minute stream. I think I got it at I got it to the end. It was, and then he just came back with such a different attitude. Like you can tell he's literally begging. Like to me, it seems like he's literally putting on an act because he just wants to draw in people for. You'll hear it. It's just he thinks it's authentic and he thinks it's what people want to hear. I don't know. It's just so deranged. But I was trying, like I said in the title, I'm going to try and do this with as relative compassion as possible. He probably would never see this over here on my channel. I could probably play the whole thing with the screen on, but there's really no point anyway because it's just Elsid there the whole time. Yeah, the vibe I get off Ian makes me feel icky, but so does Sean. I mean, Sean, yeah, he does this really like such a forced laugh, and I mean, I don't want to mock anyone's laughing, but he snorts when he laughs on a overly regular basis, much more, almost like it just doesn't sound grounded. I mean, with the situation, you both apps should be working, not talking about people on YouTube. Well, these people have been covering up a paedophile ring for a long time, so this actually is our work, Mr. Wallace Hoogley. Oh, I don't know if I've covered your. I don't know if I should even give you the. Kaylee, when I was looking at Wallace's channel the other day, through the day, I was thinking, I think I've seen that post before. I think there's just been so much assault of the senses since, so much debauchery and pathetic, deranged, flapping, typing, speaking, posting, contacting my family, contacting anyone around you of anyone breathing that you may come into contact with, taking drug overdoses, pretend drug overdoses, slandering, mocking, all of that. So I believe I may have even seen Wallace's post at the time or thereabouts and just totally not registered it at all with my conscious memory. And it just came back to me. I was thinking, I feel like through the day, I was thinking, I think I may have, some of this is coming back to me. And then his shorts, I thought, that first one, hey, I'm Wallace Hoogley from Minnesota. That first one was like a few, all three of them are like 10 seconds long, 8 seconds long, I think, 4 seconds long, I think one of them. It's only the one that's like 2 minutes. Is like, I went into a shop and someone was trying to do something to Kaylee, and I'm a superhero, Wallace, and I saved Kaylee. It's the most ridiculous shit. So I've got a feeling I may have even seen that. Even it's just it's just so meaningless. And this is what the paedophiles say, isn't it? Because they want Kaylee, if they could try and get into her head and just have her feel that she was no one and that it was irrelevant and she was pointless what she's doing, then maybe she might just stop trying to save her children and protect them, protect her children and save the future. I don't know. It's very. Shall I play them now? Can you copyright strike me for playing your video, Wallace? I'll skip through it. I just so you know what it is. I'll just start Ricky while I'm finding it.
Well, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Whoever comes back, I'm going to be playing something anyway.
And just for starters, I don't know why he said sorry about that. I'm back. I think he was literally referring to. Sorry, I had the sound looping. I think he was referring to just not being around, and he's kind of saying sorry as if like literally no one's there, and then El Cid is there, and no one else turns up, and there was 3 watching the first time round because he played music eventually, and then he went on to the second stream. We had up to 19 at 3 in the morning. 2:30, 3. He had went up 15. It was hovering at 14. Went out to 19 really briefly, I believe. Oh shit, we got you all wrong. We got him all wrong, Kaylee. Silly us. Thanks, mate.
All right, let's play some old style. Oh, he's back. He's big. I'm back.
Something's wrong in the night. You must try. Ooh, big try. Hey, go. Moving closer. You want to hush, hush, I want to hush, hush, I want to hush.
It's too creepy to read this post. It's too creepy. So you were being particularly vile that day, Wallace, sir. And I was very convinced you were a male at that point, which I'm going with now, just because you deserve no better than that assumption at this stage. And then you just write this ridiculous stuff, whether you genuinely believe it or whether you think you can just manipulate what people say because it exaggerate it to your means. you're clearly triggered when you say Wavy and several others paedophiles. In capital letters, show the fucking evidence. I am not interested sexually in children. I'm not so sure about you. But like I say, I feel deeply sorry for you people that have been born into these situations. Somehow you've been groomed, pressured, whatever situation has happened, but you just need to stop. You need to not try and keep defending the fact. If not, just accept that it needs to stop. And if you just need to go quiet, if you don't have the confidence to come forward and help stop it, but if it's because you're addicted to the drugs or whether they're addicted to other things to do with abuse of others, but if it is drugs, I can understand the difficulty. So you just need to just at least just not crack on carrying what you're doing. I mean, in many ways, the ones that come forward and do the attacking, you're helping in some ways in a different way to the ones that don't do anything. So it's all right. Just do what you feel like doing, but just stop, abusing children, and ideally don't take hard drugs and stuff, because that involves violence and trafficking of women and children and people and stuff, and the drug trade and warfare, turf gang stuff, and territory warfare. Here you've written penis with a capital P. I really could not read any of this. It's just depraved. You basically suggested that I deliberately got sexually aroused when you were at work looking at porn magazines so you could fit in with the lads. You literally can't control your penis. Getting an erection at work, for fuck's sake. Good job you don't wear shorts. I mean, just going on like capital P for penis, capital W for world. I don't know if it's meant to have a W, capital W, but the capital premature ejaculation. You're just absurd. You're just an absurd, strange individual. But you're obviously very damaged. You're obviously very, very confused, and yeah. Your son made the videos. They all know. So I mean, he's seen your post. He knows what channel you're on. But you're a man, aren't you? I mean, so he knows you're pretending to be a woman, or are you actually a woman pretending to be a different name? Like, is this for your own safety? You have to use a different person's picture, a different person's name. All very, very, very strange. Right, you're just lying, Wallace. That's all you have. So I'm finding it difficult. I can't concentrate and read all your comments at the same time. I could take a break, but I think I'll scan them, and I've got to get the idea. You're just okay. Play the videos. Well, I don't really trust you. We'll play half of this one.
I'm a bad girl in it. Bang, bang. I'm a bad girl in it. Bang, bang. I'm a bad girl in it. Bang, bang.
Maybe it's actually Rebecca Penman's mother. Or brother. Are you Rebecca's brother? No, next one.
Yo, yo, Wallace in the house. Yo, yo, Wallace in the house. Yo, yo.
For fuck's sake. Bloody hell, mate. Your son did these, so your imaginary son did these for you. Oh, dear. Okay, we'll just a little bit of the other one. The first one is just, I'm Wallace Hughley, I'm from Minnesota.
Hi, I'm Wallace from Minnesota. Thanks for stopping by.
Just got back from my holiday. Oh, it was lovely. Sand, sea, and lots of lovely strawberry daiquiris. Plus a rather aggressive seagull that I had a staring contest with. Oh, one, obviously. Bottled it. Anyway. Bottled it. Anyway. Oh, one, obviously. Bottled it. Anyway. Oh, one, obviously. Bottled it. Anyway. Yo, yo, Wallace in the house. People always ask why I'm Kaylee's absolute effing hero. Well, it's not just 'cause I'm a bad girl. Anyway, yo, yo, Wallace in the house. People always ask why I'm Kaylee's absolute effing hero. Well, it's not just 'cause I'm a bad girl, innit? Last week, some bloke tried to nick the very last jam donut right out of her chubby little hands at the shops. Unacceptable. So I stepped up, gave him the tough guy squint and hit him with the gun fingers. Bang!
We're following this, everybody. It's a riveting story. Really have to pay attention. This is Kaylee's speechless. It's just fucking ridiculous. I'm not. Should I pay the rest? I don't want to risk them. No, I don't want to. I don't want to give them the credit. Yes, you watched porn magazines and got an erection. Listen to this fucking deranged moron. Okay, I'm just going to read the rest of the post where the start of it, where you talked about my dad putting the newspaper over the porn mags. So that was not true either. It was generally outside the garages where the newspapers are in those display areas, or just anywhere children would more likely see them easily, outside newsagents or whatever. Sometimes in them, maybe. I don't know if I only saw him doing it a couple of times, I think. Wasn't it? I'm not sure how regularly he did it, but yeah, he'd put the other newspapers, like the ones he preferred, like the Independent and the Guardian, or the Observer, the more neutral papers, and he'd put them over. Does the Sun have the exposed breasts on the front? But this Daily Sport definitely, I think, actually had exposed breasts actually on the front. Not that I think exposed breasts are wrong in any situation. I just think that it's it's the obvious that it's sexualized and exploitative, exploiting males and females. Exploiting males' sensitivities to hormones and everything else, and gambling. It's like putting gambling adverts places saying you can win money. You just give us a little bit of money, you can win a big money. It's a win-win for who? It's just the gambling situation is just horrific. So sad what they've done to us on so many fronts. Smoking. Think about this case with Kaylee, the 20-year-old that stood against the big tech. Loads of people did. Loads of parents of dead children as well, that would committed suicide and stuff like this due to the tech causing things like anorexia and promoting bad content and stuff. So Yeah, she won the case, didn't she? I think there was. I think the sort of the settlement aspects in deliberation, or I think it's called. But the I think the case is. I think she won it for causing addiction. And as she started, she got an account when she was 6. By 8, it was on my last stream. I think whoever saw that, she was creating 20 accounts herself to like her own things. She even bought some adverts by the age of 10. She was buying a few adverts to buy subs or something. I can't remember now. But it's just so sad. So anyway, let's go on with this. I can't believe it's written this, Kaylee. Isn't this the reason for watching? I watched porn magazines. The way he's worded it as well. Isn't that why most people watch them? Oh dear, what are you doing to the fucking public? This is daytime material, Wallace. Okay, here goes Ricky.
Trouble there as well, isn't it? Night. There's got to be really. Do you know what I love about this song, Sid? It's the piano bit, yeah? And do you know what? LL Cool J, he's been so persistent over 40 years. It's unbelievable. Was he nearly 60 now? I think he's the only one who's done 10 albums as well. He's just fucking, he's just, I reckon he's the all-time best, to be fair. I've always set in my head a sort of, bit of a tit who is, you know, and I just think LL Cool J's got to be, really. Oh yeah, I was there. The Def Jam tour. That was fucking brilliant. Night that was. You won't get a concert like that ever again with all the stars like that. You know, Run DMC, Beastie Boys, Public Enemy, Eric B and Rakim, and Run DMC. You won't get a lineup like that ever again. I don't care what anybody says. If that was now and it was that era of that music, that would have sold out Wembley Stadium. There was a lot of trouble there as well, wasn't it? No, do you know that concert's on YouTube, Sid? You should watch it.
Are you in the UK then? Have you made since how long? How long are you supposedly in the UK? For what? For any particular purpose, other than to either genuinely or pretend to drive past people's houses?
Come together, ain't no feeling trying to hurt me. Conviction words to make it love kind of hold you. I wanna knock your block off, get the wax off, blow your socks off, make sure your G-spot. I'm call you Big Daddy and scream your name. Matter of fact, I can't wait for the cancer ranch. What you saying? I get my swerve on, bring it live, make it last like I'm a damn the kitty cat's high. Daddy's no time. Put it on me like a G, baby, nice. So I need a buck neck, get an go in a second, afraid. Come on, hands, thank you for the back. No doubt, I'm the lead that you talk about. But do you really think you should break it down? I better show you sweet. Take stick it out, think of the man steam. Tune it loud, tune it loud, tune it loud, tune it loud. So you heard the get it on, get it on to the back, tune it. Wait, that's the head.
At the Beastie Boys. What I can remember that night, God, I was only 17. I remember the Beastie Boys came on. They started throwing custard pies, did they, in the crowd? And it was a bit mental. There was a lot of clashes outside, like various. So like, I was coming from like Acton Way, Shepherd's Bush Way, and you had like South London kicking with West London. It got a bit naughty actually. But yeah, man, it was fucking great. Yeah, I played this mix with LL Cool J actually. I went up there. Let's see what else I've got. Listen to this, Sid.
The one about actually being from America at all. Yeah. So he's not even claiming to be from Minnesota anymore, or just permanently in the UK. I don't know.
I say later on they were. I mean, when they say Eminem was like the best, the first successful white rappers, no, it was the Beastie Boys.
So are you just trying to gaslight me? defending gamblers. I just went on a bit of a tirade of how sick it is what the gambling places do to people, how they promote gambling, like cigarettes, like pornography, how they grip people at young ages or in vulnerable situations, or they just play on people's insecurities. Any addiction, you know, cocaine addiction, anything that takes someone's mind away, stimulates them, gives them some sort of kind of hedonistic rush. So you're just a disingenuous prick, aren't you?
No, the first album Lights was the Eel was fucking brilliant. Yeah.
That's what you want. Up on my lines, I'm getting take a chance, Jack. I did. I used to roll up. This is a hole up. Ain't nothing funny. Stop smiling. You still don't nothing move but the money. But now I need so I.
So that was the end of that stream. I actually thought he said bye. Let me just. I think he said out. He thinks he said one last tune.
Indeed. Some righteous.
Eric Freeman I. I'll leave you with this one. Sid, I'm going to sleep. Old classic, innit? Eric Freeman I.
I'll leave you this one, Sid. Sid's in the chat by himself.
What's up? Yo,
And then I'm going to sleep. And then here we have the main show. 1.5 hours, 2 a.m. Comes back after 10 minutes saying he's going to bed. And this is just absurd. Rick, easy, lad, come on. I don't know. How are you going to... You need to just really just... You need to just... You need to repent. You need to fully repent for what you've done.
Man, I'm trying to get.
So I went to press pause on the wrong one. I won't bother putting it normal speed. It goes I caught it quite quick. So when I started recording, so it goes normal speed within about 2 minutes, I think, if not quicker. So I'll just let it play, and then it will catch up in a second. Oops. Okay. Oh, you're in for a treat because he like I say, I'll just reaffirm. It's given me a chance to affirm the. No, I don't know. We owe this man no. Oh, what's it? Sorry, this page. We owe him no compassion, but just as a universal. Oh, for fuck's sake! I've stopped sharing the whole lot now. Well, it's given me an opportunity actually to show the side chat of. So throughout the whole thing, it was just GC and Urban. And when he went to read the comments at the very end after ranting his dribble, and it's weird because it's like this attention. It's almost like it's not even the attention thing because it's like he doesn't even look at the chat. It's like I don't know. It's just insane. It's like Michaela today choosing to play that stream when it just ends up showing her up. Danny West comes along talking about how people are obsessed on here and they're gang stalkers or whatever. And then Lyndon Warden comes along telling people who are crazy because they believe someone who's talking about things that they've know about. Anyone and just it's just the epitome literally of every aspect of what is wrong with the whole paedophile cover-up operations, which is everything, because it's not the right thing to do, obviously. So sorry here, but like say any generational abuse victims, people that got involved, blah blah blah, any other way, you just need to help in any way you can to put an end to this. Save your souls, save the children, do the right thing, please. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, sorry, you got sound. You can hear me now, though. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't. I hadn't shared the right page because I had two separate pages of Ricky streams from last night. I hadn't when I'd started the second. You heard the first one with just the music, didn't you? So the second one I had played about 10 minutes of. My mistake. Here we are. So it was literally just Urban at the end here with one GC comment. I fell asleep and left it. I actually haven't heard the last half hour. I fell asleep and I overran the recording by an hour and a half. But yeah, so GC was there for a bit. He just ignored them both. He went back about an hour after GC had seemingly left. He fallen asleep himself. He responded to one and comment. He goes, "No, GC, no one's bullying me. No one's getting at me. No, it's not a team or anything." But and he ignored all the comments. Like Urban was pouring his heart out about. I'll show you read this comment that Urban wrote. I'm in college at the minute, run my business, raising 2 sprogs, converting a church, growing vegetables, and still have enough time for YouTube. And Rick didn't even read that comment. He wrote, "How's Alex doing?" After that, I don't know who Alex is. Don't get involved with drama. Taffy and Jupiter weren't doing anything, Rick. Oh, gosh. So tragic. Oh, yeah. He is such a creep. Okay. We're ready for the stream. This is the big one. This is this is where he's just gone off from that music stream. He says, "Oh, I'm going to sleep now. Here's your last tune," and he comes back with this totally different energy.
right? People put out the stuff and stuff. All right, back again quickly. Right. Oh, all right, back again quickly. Right.
I will be answering and putting out stuff in my own time. I'm just going to let people put out the stuff and stuff. This is the only time I'm going to address it. I'm going to shut up. So this is going to bother me. Yeah, it's not going to bother me, right? What it says is, it's what I was saying, right? So all I got to say is, when I get it all together, because there is a hell of a lot. Yes, if you want to play that game, yes, and I'm going to put out the reaction onto certain posts, and I will put out the recording. Now, it's to do with a certain lady who came on here, Becca, and I'm not going to really play these games, right? I'm really not going to play them, but I just can't. This is one of the reasons why I'm really pissed off. It's everything else. We all say things. We're in the background. We all say things. And I only 2 minds of putting out recordings myself.
Yeah, because I might not actually really bother to respond. No, I might. Do I really care? So let's respond to, I suppose, the strike this thing. Well, actually, that thing that was put up, thing that was the thing Kermit put up on his channel. Yeah, so that's a nice try. Secondly, I even looked only on your channel now, and I do not care 2 fucking hoots what you say or what you put out. Okay, but I will do though. If I feel I want to be a cunt, I will put out anything. What you put out, I will put out in return to respond to that, because it seems a little bit crazy where I got pissed off. Because of this. And you done all that. You done all of that where you're just pissed off because I called you out on it. That was all. Yeah. But I will say this, and it's no slacking off. Yeah. It was all okay, wasn't it? All of a sudden your mind is changed and everything you're doing all this stuff, and some of the things you've come out with this time, yeah, this ain't gonna happen to me this time, right? Tell me one person that hasn't fucked up on it, yeah. But you're very clever. You're very clever. And the only reason I'm not biting back at you is out of respect for Lodge's afraid, because I don't think he wants to have anything to do with that, yeah. But if you're gonna keep on and making out you're this great big friend to that person, yeah, I think I should be putting him out, because it was a long time ago. You have got to remember what you have said, okay? Now, just stop the fucking bollocks. It doesn't fucking affect me. It just makes you look fucking stupid, because I already know you and me, us two, know what I'm talking about, okay? Right? I'm a Nazi, but you had somebody on with 888 in your in your thing. You're just a fucking troll, yeah? And just use the people. And you know what? I don't really fucking care. Yeah? I'm not gonna get into a brawl. Yeah. Yeah. I just think you just forget everything what you say and you don't fucking care what you say. So me personally, what I say is, but all the old things or anything, yeah, they're wrong. What about let's point the finger at you, yeah. Like I said, there's no point sometimes putting out stuff is because really it just shows really you're not really fucking that you're a bit of a fucking eyesore, really, ain't you? Now, I'm not going to call you names like you done with me. I mean, the ironic thing you put out, oh, people calling you names, blah, 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 but how many names have you been calling? What names have you been calling me? Because I got pissed off on walking with you. I really need that. And then have all these fucking, then you make out your, oh, done what? Well, I'll tell you what then. Because it seems like it's a bit of a pattern going on here. A little bit, doesn't it? It looks like a bit of a pattern going here with your behaviour. You seem to make a career out of water. When you get annoyed with someone, you throw the kitchen sink out. Yeah? The kitchen sink. Right? And my problem was, when you were moaning in the background about me settling it with your little digs about me breaking the piece with the Jupiter. Reason why I'm annoyed, not the fact you most probably broke a piece with Jupiter. That ain't a fact at all. Fact is, was you don't tell anyone on here, you fucking moaned all the time. And then you fucking moaned about little digs and everything like that. Right? Just tell the fucking truth, yeah? Don't, because the truth, you don't want to tell the truth and you want to put out the other shit. It amazes me how people deflect on the other things, yeah, when I was just pissed off. Well, I just got pissed off in here because all the moaning you've done with me, ever since I broke the bread with the Jupiter thing, and I'm not looking for fucking thing, it was a thing, was my point was, what was all that fucking moaning about? And all that aggro about? That's all I was fucking saying. Yeah? You were constantly about her all the time on the phone. And I was from the start because she kept going at me. But it was all about you, wasn't it? Yeah? So, you say, oh, well, all these bad things and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, but it was okay for the 2 years. How about telling the plus side? Yeah, the plus side, yeah. Have a, you know, I'm this biggest racist now and blah, blah, blah. All about you say some of the good things, Lou, when you were upset and I listened to you and told you, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna have you painting me as the big victim. All I done was, and the only point I was making is, you've done all the fucking moaning and all this fucking aggro and all these videos and putting things out like you're doing with me now, yeah. And what was it for, idiot? What was it for idiot? Yeah. So I was getting. Don't forget, it wasn't just you getting the aggro. It was me getting the aggro for having you on there, which I let you on there. Which yes, I let you on there. Come on. But what was the fucking point? And that's all it was. And that's what I've got to do. This is the only time I've got to address this. But well, yeah, I've done wrong in the past. Yeah. I'm not going to go through all of it because do you know why? I'm going to, reason I said I'm not going to address certain things, but I will put out the real things. there's loads to go through to meet up with it, with all the things I had on that devices, yeah. I'm not very known to go to the institutions, but it seems like it's a bit of a pattern, isn't it? Yeah, a bit of a pattern. It's me now, then it'll be someone else. It was Oscar before. And then on the other one, I did have a chance to get, I was pissed off with. We thought it was a joke to say what you said about Oscar. Yeah, people are going to say, yeah, but no, there was a reason why you done that, because you just wanted to just have a dig. Yeah, I stayed quiet for 7 days. I haven't ran away. I was just letting you put out the things. And I'm letting you know, dude, it doesn't trigger me, yeah? And it turns out you are a troll. Just a nasty troll. And it does seem like you're getting in the background. Now, if I really wanted, I could really react to that post where you're going about, like you're making up, oh, poor Rebecca, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Well, really, how can you put a fucking post out that, like that? Yeah. And you know what I'm on about. So, as far as I'm concerned, you can do records like that. Yeah. You go on for a troll to another troll. Yeah. And if you think I'm this bad fucking person, yeah, it's it. All these fucking vanity people, and this is why, the reasons. Right? Did I ever ask you for your contact details? I thought you were being kind. It's like, oh yeah, if you ever, if they go to the police and blah, 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 you get nicked by the police and have his devices failed, and I could try and contact you. I thought that was nice of you. But it looks like to me now, you get older people's stuff so you can throw back stuff at them. That's what it is, yeah? That's what it is. And you can't see it from my page where I wanted to have peace from other people and sort things out. And that's what you got annoyed with. Because you were upset. Yeah? Because you were upset. Yeah? You did not really want to lay the feet with it, yeah? If you not go with that Jupiter and that, I think it's a fucking good thing. And I've said this all a fucking long before, in the end, towards the end. And I think that was it's a fucking good thing. Now, people are getting it twisted. It's not about her talking about me. I thought to myself, well, wait on. I had the chance to settle that with Jupiter. Setting this with Jupiter. Break, which I did. But everybody was unhappy about it. But, oh, it's different if I say something, yeah? I was pissed off where I could have had a bit of fucking peace, better peace and not the thingy, yeah? Because you had the other. But now it's okay with you, you're not mentioning everyone, yeah? You're not mentioning them. Oh, it's all funny now, is it? Yeah, right. And Stevie, a little bit of a message to you, yeah? And then here's a little message to you. Yeah, you keep carrying on. You keep carrying on because I am just sitting back because there's a lot of things that are not sitting well with you, right? And you could just keep carrying on, yeah, and carrying on. But the flip flopping, I just did fucking like. Oh well, he's a fucking racist. Oh, he's a fucking far right. Oh, I wasn't there, but conversations I had in the background with you, really. You say one thing in the background, and you were different on the panel. Yeah, especially when we've had the same conversations beforehand, when I was doing the show, and all of a sudden it was this, oh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Now, I don't really want to get into this with you, and I really don't, yeah. Right? And you want to push it and push it and push it, yeah. Want to push it. You can pay anything you want with me, right? Yeah. Anything you want. I do not care a toss. I really do not care a toss. And the answers to the other things, well, it looks like, yeah, when they're trying to, these tries to try and that tries to, I bet I should have to pay out the whole conversation. Yeah. Yeah, we all know I go nutty, lose my rag when I get in fucking trolled, yeah? Yeah. There's what you see. You're all a bunch of, everybody's doing this, oh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Pick up the true ones, the little ones who come in here. Yeah. Yeah. Because they're all fucking changing at it. It'll be someone else and someone else. Yeah. Right? Have I thrown anything in your face where I just let you go on what you done? Nah, I haven't. Yeah. And many times you have said to me, you was putting a poll up. There's many times you said to me, oh, yeah, I can't do this YouTube thing anymore, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, just don't let it get to you. But blah, blah, blah. That's what I said. About when I was shown where I was getting attacked with by your promotion because they brought me into it because I had you on the panel. My choice, I done it. I text you on WhatsApp and say, well, come on then. Come and have your say now. Come and challenge it. And you know what I'm going to be saying, don't you? Oh, I'm feeling ill. I've been in hospital. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah? Yeah? You are all fucking assholes, not me. I've sorted myself out there. Yeah? I don't think I was having to go at you the last time. I used to say, just put out, well, it's a bit funny because I was fucking pissed off because all the commotion you caused and you kept digging and digging and digging when you could have just buried it with her. So I feel like I've been a little bit set up, a little bit, to be fair. But do I really care about it? No, I don't. Not really. Yeah, because I have totally had it. I'd rather have these pleasant little trees with this, yeah, because I've got the YouTube out of my system again, yeah, yeah. You keep getting all this stuff out. What are you going to do about it? Fuck all, yeah. Do you think? Well, no, I don't. I'm not doubling dead or nothing. What I do is that is wrong, and that's fucking it. Well, what do you want to do? Fucking shoot me? Yeah. But I will just put my feet up and just let you do the things. That it's the first time I looked, and secondly, I haven't struck your fucking channel. If you struck your channel, you wouldn't be able to put your post up. Yeah. Yeah. So don't try that game. You slipped up there, Stevie, because that one was that video from 3 years ago from Herbert. So that's a good try. So you haven't really bringing shit into it because I remember it. But do I really care? Because I didn't do it. And that's why this is what. And I thought, what have I fucking struck? Because I haven't been looking because I knew I would get this backlash from you. You're very predictable.
I hadn't actually paused then. That's Ricky taking a break on his own accord. So just for the record, Ricky has only got these 3 comments here from GC so far. We're 20 minutes in. So Big Bad Rick show, which may even be named after Rick Freeman. So, as far as I'm aware, the mockery initially. He's actually playing currently. He's taken a hiatus. He had taken a hiatus from mocking Rick while using him as a platform. If he really is Jacko Radio, but any assertion, a claim that Michaela Oniervosa Jupiter makes is it's difficult to take with any authority or what's the word, reality. But Big Rick at the moment is watching Ricky. Oh, here we are in hospital. I actually wouldn't recognise his face then, but I do recognise the what he says, and when people just said that he had a mask on his face. So basically he says,
I did though.
What's
Yeah, I
the square
did.
root of 144?
Didn't deserve it, did ya?
Wrong answer.
But anyway, play it. Let it play. Let it play.
G-Bert.
You get me, you cunt. I'm gonna do time for you. Brian, how are you?
They're all fucking pus fucking lumps on the
He's
top
going to
there
do
now,
time for Brian Earl.
Yeah, all that hair has been replaced by big lumps of pus.
You're
Who's
fine.
the other one? Who's the other one off
I know what you've been
Street?
doing,
Ernie.
Brian. You're a fucking dead man. You get me? Alright, Dad.
You remember this easy? You look like a space cake by there. You little porn star is what you are. You look like a porn star by there,
The
mate.
thing is, ordinarily, right, it wouldn't be fucking funny, but the fact that someone's lying on their deathbed and all he's wanting to see, right, this is where I'm going to tell you some home truths now, Easy, yeah? You've gone in on Taffy, you've gone in on me, you said we don't care about our kids. Well, you're lying on your fucking deathbed after just trying to kill yourself, and you're not thinking about your autistic son in the secure unit. You're thinking about Brian Earl, you wanker.
Yeah, he's a state on a fucking guy, yeah. That's a state on a fucking.
He didn't lie. He didn't
big
lie.
up Rob,
I've got the
big up
proof on my
Robert White.
channel.
Big
I'm
up
not
Robert
having
White.
it.
Big
Yeah,
up
he's a
Robert.
liar. Liar.
Yeah. Big up Robert White.
Big up Simon.
Big up fucking Kermit.
All right, fair play.
You're a dead fucking
You
man.
can't big up Simon. Simon's a freak.
Watch
Yeah, I
yourself,
can all day.
you paedophile.
Big up hospitals, nurses.
You. I'll put love bread out on you. You're a dead man. By tomorrow, you're gonna be in hospital. You fucking cunt, you. You paedophile fucking dotsy bastard.
Right, now let's
Saint
be
of
honest
his
about
prick.
this, right?
Hold on,
Saint of his
who's
prick.
filming this?
He can grow hair, by the way.
Who's filming this?
I don't know.
Him,
He's holding
him.
his own phone, I think. I think he sneaked it in with himself when he tried to kill himself.
No, he's not filming this.
He is.
His eyeballs.
see, this is where Michaela just shows how ignorant and fake she is. Like, she actually, you know, when liars take each other seriously because they're so used to make it. I don't know. It's such a weird paradigm. You see it where they will take each other seriously. And she's like she takes Leighton Taffy seriously as if he's saying it with sincerity, like or you know, meaning that he actually means it. And she goes, I think he sneaked it in with him, like trying to explain how he's got his phone and like just, you know, trying to like, yeah, Leighton, it's him that's filming it, like as if he's being serious. It's so pathetic.
Are doing stick and twist. How can he be
Taffy,
filming this?
Taffy, he's holding that phone up to his face and he's just holding it at an awkward angle.
Maybe he's getting one of the old.
The guy's a total joke. He's a total fucking joke. And he's been.
Sick.
Sounds like you're claiming on Rodney.
Oh my God, he doxed
Up and died
Rodney.
Westport Road. It's
We miss Ed, but we don't pay attention to what Ed says.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's Rodney K. Wedley NW6.
Sounds like you're claiming on Rodney.
Oh my God, he
Up
doxed
and died
Rodney.
Westport Road. Right hell, dead man, Esau, paedophile, dead.
Second sentence out his mouth, Justice.
You
My
fucking
doctor said I've probably got brain.
Wedley.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Where she says with
Yeah.
shock, like disbelief that he doxed Rodney. Where was it? I was listening to a recording of Rodney yesterday. Oh yeah, no, it's on Mouse's channel. Let me just get that one quickly. This is so sick. He's talking about making like fake porn about Russell's wife, like online.
Watch for these people because 1 minute.
Doing videos.
And I'm making one. Well, I have to wait till my computer's fixed. But anyway,
Can you do his daughter in the pictures? You know, like he's doing me. I've got a picture of his daughter.
I can do it.
Okay, so he was doing it to him as well, apparently. I didn't actually listen to the very start of it. I skipped to a minute in. But Izzy, you know, you got some repenting to do. You wasted a lot of time. You commented on the Hoaxdead blog in favour of Ricky Dearman. You've got some making up to do. Our partner.
His grandson. I have a beautiful picture of his grandson. I know his grandson.
Okay, good.
Well, Russell's grandson.
Well, he's talking about doing it to his wife as well. I mean, if he did it to Rodney, that's one thing on this gamer banter bullshit. But to do it to his wife, it's just sick.
Grandson is a beautiful looking boy. Again, like gorgeous.
And she's talking about his son, his young. She's talking about a young son, his young son as well.
Lovely child.
Okay. We'll put his grandson in the videos and his son. No, and his daughter. I don't have his son. I have his two daughters. Russ, which daughter do you want first in the video? I'm a nice guy. I'm going to let you have the choice. Which daughter?
Well, I've got images of Russell's missus. Beautiful looking woman.
Oh, right. Interesting to see
Beautiful looking woman.
Sucking cocks and everything like that in like fake videos. That'd be interesting. Because there's going to be cocks on the screen and everything in your daughter's mouth. Trust me. Cartoon cocks going into her mouth, and you're going to have dark feeling. You're going to have dark thoughts when you see that. You're going to be feeling, oh fuck, this reminds me of something, and it will remind you.
My own sins. His own sins.
And you know what? Because you're a racist, I'm going to put Pakistani cocks there and black cocks. How about that? Because you're such a racist. Just to make it that little bit harder for you, Russ. How about that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
Very hard to stomach for him.
Yeah.
No, go fuck yourself, Russell. Seriously, go fuck yourself.
If he wants to do it that way, if he wants to keep fucking doing it, then that's how it's going to be.
Rodney K. Wedley NW6.
Sounds like you're claiming on Rodney.
Oh my God, he
Up
doxed
and died
Rodney.
Westport Road. Right hell, dead man, Esau, paedophile, dead.
Second sentence out his mouth, Justice.
You
My doctor said I've probably got brain cancer. That's what he said.
Hold on. Taff, did you just catch that?
I did. I don't want to replay it, but
No, don't replay it. On his on his supposed deathbed, recovering from attempted suicide, and he's doxing Rodney.
He's fucking all over. He's delirious, yeah. He's all over the place. Like he's up to
Look
his
at the
eyeballs on.
state
But
of
apparently
him.
you don't like
Cunt.
doxing
Buck
people. He's
tooth
never
cunt. Look
doxed
at him.
anyone.
Not doxing and death threats all in the same video. Last
And
legs
I'll beat you
himself.
up. And you
Oh,
shut-
he's on his last leg.
Someone's balls off. Bollocks again.
You're dead. Fucking
Why are you in a car crash?
mad.
Take your time, bruv. Take your time. Have a whiff.
You are a
Christ.
right now, you paedophile. You're a paedophile. You're gonna die, paedophile. And make sure you're gonna fucking die.
What's that on his nose?
I don't want to even think about it.
Could be spit, right?
It could be one of the sisters popped.
You fucking
Oh,
paedophile.
there's one, but there. Look. There's one, but there.
That's you.
Oh, he's still, you bastard. He's still. Like, it's
Tuck is
Fadela.
looking for the cysts.
It's Fadela. Yeah, it's
What
a
is
little.
that?
It's a,
What
it's
is
a
that?
That's a fucking mountain molehill.
Fucking paedophile. I'm gonna kill you.
That's how Fat Dan's little Cocoa Pop started, didn't it?
Well, at least he's trying to hide his baldness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at the state of his hands. Look
He
at
want
that
to open
hands.
he want to open his fucking eyes.
Look, it looks like it's made of fucking rubber.
You're gonna,
Look at
you're
it.
gonna
Look at it. It looks like rubber fucking glove.
I'm gonna put blood in your fucking head.
Oh, he's put. See, he's put a hitman on someone.
Amy, why are
Dreamy.
you giving it?
You're
I
gonna get
fucked
blood
up
in
you
your
and your old
fucking head.
program.
Go on,
You
fuck
tried.
me up.
Shut your mouth, mate.
You
Weak cunt.
fucking dirty.
That
Do
cunt
you know
cries,
what?
mate. That cunt cries, mate.
Alright,
Cries.
buddy, you're
Cries
fucking
again.
dead.
Be quiet. Anyway, what's that on the top of his nose as well?
We're missing all this.
What even made? I mean, is this an act? Is that what even put him in hospital? I mean, did he take an overdose or something? Is it just pure psychological exhaustion? It's bizarre.
There's a Gunga Din in the side chat.
No,
said,
just point out a weakness,
concentrate on
mate, while
yourself.
she's gobbing
Easy,
off in the
please.
chat, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Easy,
weakness,
please,
mate.
please end stream and rest.
Amy's not brave, mate.
Off-breed cunt.
Ah,
Oh,
what?
Half. I don't know what this is. What's this?
Yeah.
What's this?
Exactly. Well, all you were asking for was a conversation.
Yeah. I mean, he can't even open his eyes yet.
I think he did once, and he was boss-eyed without his glasses.
Yeah. And when he does, they're going around like fucking the pinball machine.
You fucking off-breed cunt.
Ah, what?
Half breed, I think. Should we have a-
Whoa, racism easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you're not heard that before though. You've heard this. Come on.
No, I haven't. Get that
Yeah,
clip.
you have.
Get
Yeah,
that
you
clip.
have.
This is
Yeah,
this,
you
that
have.
clip.
Yeah,
this is
you have.
kind of damaging the stream, to be fair.
Breed cunt.
Yes.
Do you hear me? Oh, Esau, you're dead. I'm gonna cut your bollocks off and put you in a car crash. Right, I've got a contract on you, you fuckers. You fucking cunt. You
We all heard
paedophile.
this a million times, haven't we?
You
I
fucking
haven't.
paedophile.
I haven't.
You
Yeah,
fucking
you have.
bastard.
No, I haven't. No,
Clip
Oh,
of it. I've only seen clips of it.
Yeah, you have.
no.
No, I haven't heard it all.
Kermit,
Yeah, you have.
you
You
have.
haven't heard it all. You haven't heard it
No.
all, or you've not heard it.
It's all I
No,
know.
I've heard bits of it, but not heard
Yeah,
it
pick
all.
one. Pick one.
It's
innit?
all I know is from it. Oh, fucking game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all
The
I know.
little sort of like clip videos, but I've
Yeah.
not heard it all.
He's been fucking death threatening, fucking racist. Yeah.
Cunt, I'm gonna fucking do you
And
as
his
well.
language is terrible.
You're all going to fucking get it. You put me in hospital again, you cunt. You're gonna die.
Imagine this cunt stuck
But what
outside
does
your
that
house
mean?
like
You put
he's
me in
fucking
hospital and
headbunting.
Listen, let me point out something, right, that I forgot to do in my review the
How
other
is he in
day. There's a
hospital
phone
again?
call where he's talking to Emily Luca and he tells her that he had a mental breakdown to do, you know, with Emily Luca.
You put me in hospital. No, I only thought this was like he saw.
And that's all I've got to say to the matter. Yeah, I'll leave that up. You can get your kicks off and review it, but it's certainly nasty. So it's just the same old saga, isn't it? So it's the same old thing. And we all know what you're doing. Yeah, I know what you're doing now. Yeah.
Yeah, Kaylee, just so you don't have to waste your time. I'm familiar with. I'm not sure if I've seen this channel, but you got Zara, you got AK the Starseed, you got this one who goes on video, Sai, and Let's. I think he's Nixie, and between he goes on Nixie's a lot, and then.
Because I haven't said anything about you, AK.
Yes, you fucking did.
Right.
You two are the perfect couple.
Earlier.
You both go at people.
Yeah, it's really not worth. Yeah, I appreciate knowing about it, Muckers, that it exists, but it's. I'll look Pam over here. But it's yeah, like you say, it's just depraved shouting. No
In your fucking mouth. That's what you do wrong. Or you do wrong. I know what you did wrong. In a drink, as I said, you get drunk, chat shit. I don't do that. I can't remember. Oh, fuck off, mate. You fucking scumbag. No, I'm not. Well, I'm not going to fuck off.
It's just to recruit anybody who you go with, they're going to go against with. Yeah. If I wanted to be a right fucking cunt, I could have fucking said a lot of things, didn't I? But I haven't. And all you've done is gone. All the things you said that person's disgusting and everything, what they've done, they've gone to the other things. You've done the same. But it don't bother me. It don't bother me because towards the end, I could just see it. I just could see it. I could see it all along. And me personally, I'm not saying I've done effort things, but you will say all the bad things, but you haven't said the good things. Really. Yeah? Not once over the years you haven't said the positive things, how I was told you, how I was comforting you when you were upset and blah blah blah. Not once. Every time I came on here, you say I didn't stick up for you. Every time they kept putting your name in it, I kept on doing screens. Yeah? To say it was nothing to do with you. Yeah? The what's let's get this straight, right? All the rotated with Jupiter beforehand was nothing to do with you. Yeah? But the point I'm making out, we were just said, yeah, we lay off of each other, which I took the head off because I thought it was very stressful. But you didn't like it, Lou. You didn't like it. You didn't like it. Yeah? You just didn't like it. And that's what all I was moaning about. And which I said, I keep saying it's a good thing you're not fighting because it doesn't do anybody any good. But how come you didn't fucking listen to me when I said to you, why don't you just go and sort it with her? I'm never gonna fucking sort it out with that fucking bitch. So what was all the fucking aggro about? That's the only thing I'm fucking moaning about, yeah? That's the only thing I'm moaning about. And you're going fucking crazy. Yeah? Not what I ever said to you, if they come along, I will move off, blah, blah, blah. So all that trouble now, yeah? And it's all calmed down now. I'm the fucking bad guy because I've moaned at you. I'm not allowed to moan at you. And I don't know why I'm fucking addressing it because it just makes things work. It just makes you worse. And I just made you think now, what the hell has fucking gone on here? Certain things and that it makes me think, yeah, it was it just because you had a story out and everyone thought, oh yeah, Rick, yeah, blah blah blah. I'll make case president. That's how it looks to me. And quite frankly, yeah, I was angry about what? A day about it. And that was it. And I thought, well, fuck it. Why do I think about anything different? Anything different about people? Yeah. And I haven't gone on YouTube. I was starting to go off YouTube. People all do say I was getting a bit fed up or getting a bit bored. Yeah. So it seems like you just want to be causing havoc everywhere you go. All the people you fucking worried about, yeah, you do the same thing, and that was it. Because of my old behaviour, all of that you've got to bring up. But this time, it's not like that. This time, yeah. And you can put all the posts out all you want or what you want, yeah. I know the truth or not. And do you know what? I was going to put out about the things with it, but do you know what? There's no fucking point. There's no fucking point because it'll just make you worse. Right? You're moaning about people calling you names and everything, but what have you been doing to me? What on your post, yeah? I mean, the problem when you said you were going to, I backed you all along with the hope I hated about you wasn't one. Who's the other one who went and spoke to you and told them? It was me who took it. Leave it alone. I've done all of that. Whenever you ever done anything like that? Oh, you spoke out when I was online. Yeah, you did. But if I was that bad person, I went to Dan and said to Dan, he came on, leave that out, and he ended up speaking to you, and he was all right with you in the end. Yeah. So I'm just saying this in a fucking nice way. I'm not being really fucking angry, yeah. But you know what? You know what, man? All the Facebook that people really said and all the warning signs, what Jupiter was saying, yeah. I just ignored it because I take pain for its face value. And you just done what I thought. I knew I was going to get all of this. I knew I was going to get all of this. So It's not going to trigger me. Well, we've got to go, good God, what? What's going to happen? Yeah? So I know what the tactics is, because you like the time you are, is you want me to get irate, but I'm not going to get irate. I'm not going to get irate. Just go your way, I'll go mine. That's fucking it. Yeah? But it's obviously, I've taken Jupiter's case now. Yeah? I've got to be the right colour, got everybody who's really against you, and then let them know all that have their say. Good luck. Yeah? But now I'm not like that, because I don't think I should be like that. So, just crack on with it. I just put my feet up and just let you do it. I just had the first look. And Stevie, bring out the proof. I striked it. Yeah? And tell you what video it is. Yeah? That's all I've got to say about the lover. About the battle then. Really? It's quite fucking pathetic, to be fair. It's just funny how YouTube turns around, isn't it? I mean, all you for a fucking year now, you've been biting chunks out of each other and saying the most things about each other. Yeah? What's the damage is done from both of you, really, isn't it? Because you're both bloody sort of hate each other. So I'm not going to get in that situation anymore. Yeah. Don't want to play the game anymore. Just fed up with it. All I wanted to do is really have a peaceful stream of the law. Oh, my views, yeah, are a bit over the top, yeah. And what? And what? Ain't everybody else? Somebody come in and said about aesthetic earlier. I said, well, it's what it is, isn't it? But I'm sure he ain't really like it, to be fair. So, it's what it is, man. I mean, all this fucking commotion, because I said, I just pointed something out. Really? It's quite fucking ridiculous, to be fair. Very, 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 very hypocritical from you. Yeah. And that's all I'm going to tell you on the matter. And that's all you could get. You can fucking fester over it over days and days. Yeah. Now I'm a little more calmer. I've explained why. Yeah. And that's it. But again, prior to that, you were you're wrong enough to pat on stake in the yard. Well, I guess that is YouTube, isn't it? So I'm not really too fussed about it, to be fair. But I just thought, you know, just say it in a polite way. Didn't have to really, because at the end of the day, everybody does fucking wrong here, and all this crap, yeah. So really, the only thing I'm a little bit, maybe a bit hurt is because it looks like you just used us and try to want to get information out. So when the people fall out with it, you could just put it all out. Yeah. But you know, it is what it is. I guess I will get another backlash. Now, the other one from the other station. See, there's a difference between I'm not expecting anybody to take sides with me or anything. I just don't, yeah. And I'm not trying to change anybody's opinion or anything. I don't care. I don't care with it because at the end of the day, yeah, we can all moan and this and that, yeah. But all done fucking wrong on it, and that is it. So I'm going to go to sleep, and really, it's really a bit of a headache, and to a headache I'm not going to let take over. So I'm not looking to compete with anything or trying to change their opinions. Actually, it's quite pleasant only having a couple with a chat, to be fair. But I ain't going to discuss this anymore now. And this is what I'm going to do. Not going to discuss it anymore. Yeah. I don't. What I've worked out. I know what it is, and I know what exactly what's going on now. Yeah. And it gave it away when you last time on my panel when you were giggling. That's okay. I said what Jupiter and Taffy were doing, and normally you would fucking moan and curse, yeah. And that's where I sort of fucking. That's why I sort of just would get the clarification on certain things with you, yeah. But the point is, and only the point was, is I said to you, why don't you try and sort it out? It was nothing for nothing. You can't say I didn't say that, rude, yeah. And I got pissed off thinking, oh, hang on. She's gonna settle with herself there. They're laid off with each other, and then I got the other one having to go at me. When I had that chance to have it eat a piece, which you didn't want me to do, that's what pissed me off. Yeah, that's the only thing it is. Now, I'm not going to put things out. I'm not going to do it. Do you know why? Mood, even you act the toughness on this, yeah, you don't like the stress of it. Well, I'm not going to do nothing of it. And what does it do? Any good? It doesn't do any good. Yeah. Yeah. And that's all we're going to say, right? So all I'll say to you, you take fucking care. You're getting angry, you're narcissistic.
Yeah, I was considering interjecting and saying that it's. I just don't understand. I mean, we're just tying up this we've just got to go through the motions now. I mean, before people would be sitting here laughing at what he had done, you know, not here, but people use this as material. Like we've just seen, people are still doing it over on Big Rick's. They're replaying his old, because I suppose this is just so blatant and it's so obviously like at the end now that they can't, and just desperate and pathetic. Like it's not even dramatic and, you know, it's not even, it's just tedious. It's tedious to listen to, isn't it? And beggy and all that and deranged. And yeah, the big tech is, it's an interesting one. I was thinking about this recently, how if it hadn't have happened this way, then we would have basically got justice, you know, from much sooner if this hadn't have happened. I'm trying to think how it's interpreted, but the fact that this has been going on for how long, and the police have been corrupt, the councils, the government, you know, we're finding out, obviously. I mean, the medical, the animal testing, let alone the human testing. Well, I shouldn't say let alone, because that's suggesting that the animals are less valuable, but the animal and human testing, the social system with the, you know, the overlap of psychology, psychiatry and medicine, mental health being used to silence people, to gaslight, control people. What was his name? What's Freud's cousin, Jean-Luc Bernay, I think it was, the media mogul person who started the American kind of media revolution, or devolution, or, you know, mind control, whatever you want to call it. I think he was mentioned in the MK Ultra hearing you played yesterday. But yeah, let's just get to the end of Rick and see whether we feel like playing anything else. I'm trying to think whether there's things I was going to catch up on. I got through quite a lot the other day. I think I cleared up my backlog of things I wanted to get through. This one's actually, I'll play just the start of this, just as a little break. I stumbled across this. It's really cool animation at the start. Hopefully it doesn't strike me.
Complete awe at the elegance of their language, their art. Imagine intelligent aliens discover Earth. We're in complete awe at the elegance of their language, their art, technology, and their wisdom. But shortly after they arrive, the aliens begin to put us in cramped stalls. They force females to breed, take their babies away, and drink their milk. They force us to eat from morning to night, so that we're so fat that even as children we can't stand on our own.
I didn't share the screen.
Finally, as teenagers, we're carted off to factories to be... Imagine intelligent aliens discover Earth. We're in complete awe at the elegance of their language, their art, technology, and their wisdom. But shortly after they arrive, the aliens begin to put us in cramped stalls. They force females to breed, take their babies away, and drink their milk. They force us to eat from morning to night, so that we're so fat that even as children we can't stand on our own. Finally, as teenagers, we're carted off to factories to be slaughtered on assembly lines. We protest, but the aliens don't understand our outrage. They're far too intellectually superior, and they like the way we taste. Of course, we wouldn't agree with the aliens' behavior, but would it be morally wrong? When we gaze into the heavens, we might sometimes wonder how our actions will be perceived throughout eternity.
Some people would think that the question of what is right or wrong is entirely subjective, that it's up to me. What I think is right or wrong is what counts, and what you may have some completely different view, and we're just exchanging preferences, just like maybe you like Indian food and I prefer Chinese food. I don't believe that that's true.
Peter Singer at Princeton University is one of the most influential philosophers today.
Sit it, because I hit the nail on the head and you didn't fucking like it. That's all it was. Yeah. I dare say you're going to get angry and start doing things and putting things out. Well, do it. You know what I mean? I really don't care two fucking hoots, and I really don't. Otherwise, you would see me sparking up and sparking up and sparking up. Don't worry, Bird. I'm not going to put nothing out. I'm not playing these games. I said I was a kid.
You can see Bab's comment, yeah, Kaylee.
Play these games, and I'm not going to do it. And that's what I'm going to do. Now, as far as I'm concerned is, yeah, I'm quite happy as I am, yeah. And I don't care about the games I'm playing. I really don't. I really got to my end of whatever with it. And as it before we had that bus stop, everybody knows I was gonna go off. I was getting bored. I get a ping.
So when she comments on your post, you can see her comments without being, even though she's blocked you. Because when she commented on my video, I couldn't see her post. I couldn't see her comment without being signed out. No, I didn't share it on screen. I shared this one just to respond to her. I thought I thought she had unblocked you because you could see her comments when she commented on your posts. Yeah, sorry, Babs is here. She just came in. Yeah, she just dropped this. Yeah, so she has blocked you then. You can't see her. You can't see her in the chat right next to you just now.
Wait, what? They say he killed a child.
What? They said he killed a child.
No, I'm saying they would say that if they could. Like Jake's committed murder on a child.
Yeah, but he hasn't. And as far as we know, he hasn't. But she is a fruitcake, and he is a fruitcake.
Could Jake be possible for murder of a child? I doubt it. Really. Scarier things have happened online.
But yeah, this argument is going to be interesting. But I think Moon's finished with it easy. I think she's fucking dragged him around the floor and chucked him to the side. And I think
she definitely euthanized him. Well, a lot of people think that he might take his own life again. I mean, try to. I don't know about that. I'll be completely
honest. I don't think he will. I don't think he will.
What do you say? Too selfish. anyway.
Oh, here we are.
No, whether he
Just before I sign back in to pin the link. Oh, here we are. We'll just let him chat away a moment.
Child abuser.
You still at 56 Wingate?
No, I've never been there. It was
Well,
nice of you. It was nice of you confessing to the fact that you've been stalking primary school children. Do you think that's normal behaviour?
It's not a very normal situation. I wouldn't call it stalking.
No. I'm glad you acknowledge that it's not normal for an adult to be stalking primary school children.
Not situation. The overall situation.
So what?
Is this the person that you're talking about? This AJ Babs? This one that sounds really like straight and decent, and like you just got no concept of reality, have you, Mrs. McKay or Miss McKay? Oh, what are we going to do with you? Do you think it's okay to go stalking children, Jake? Oh, do you think it's okay to stalk children outside primary schools, Jake? Yeah. Is this the AJ that you're talking about, Babs? Is this one the one that sounds so sincere and authentic? And, oh, did you listen to Babs? Did you listen to the one I caught last night, Kaylee? Wah, wah. I think we're going to play Babs now. Wap wap. Wap 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 wap. Wap 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 wap. What's Bab's voice? Is this we're going to hear? We'll get an example of it.
It sounds a lot more decent in sounds a lot more decent than you. More normal.
Big up, Rex. Everything that you said. I loved your last thing. Okay, I'm gonna get straight into it. Okay, big up Castle Corbinette. I loved your last update. Absolutely correct.
Just for the record, everybody, Castle Corbeck is Alex Jones of Colchester, James Hine, formerly James Hine, the pseudonym, at Satanic Views on Twitter and WordPress, at Satanic Views. This is James Hine, Alex Jones, Castle Corbeck, Project Nightwatch. Project Nightwatch is a big overlap of the two characters, Alex Jones and James Hyde. So, big up Castle Corbeck from over here from Babs.
Everything that you said. They won't leave these young people alone. They're quite happy to be damaging their mental health. It's good to hear that these two youngsters are actually getting on with their lives. It's a shame that someone in their 30s and then someone in their 40s can't actually do that. But then I suppose the two youngsters have obviously got brains and the other two haven't got brains. I don't know. I mean, enough people have told Vile Nav and the pedo Clark that they're actually wrong. But they're so arrogant and so unstable and so delusional that they just can't see that they're actually in the wrong. It's unsettling. It's really unsettling. Thanks for confirming to me that you live in Sudbury. Been my sort of go-to. But yeah, you living in Sudbury, okay, yeah, whatever. I don't really care actually. And you can keep saying Babs, you sound like a demonic fucking witch. I know. Yeah? You sound like a fucking demonic fucking witch. But are you like your mate Pomeroy? Do you think paedophiles are just people that are interested in babies? Are you actually that sick as well? I don't know. I mean, are you or aren't you? Do you actually know what a paedophile is? I'm hoping you do, because you call enough people that actually aren't paedophiles.
Babs can't even see my link because she's blocked me. If I pin it, can you even see it then, you stupid, blocking, pathetic blocker? Oh, where are we?
Paedophiles every day, and yet the real paedophiles, you won't call them out. Never heard you call Jake Clark out for the paedophile that he is. So yeah, nobody takes you seriously, Kaylee, because you call innocent people paedophiles while you won't call the real life paedophiles out. You know, it's you.
It's just ridiculous, Kaylee. How could you be so stupid? You're getting all the paedophiles wrong. Come on, Kaylee. What? We're just going to sit here scratching our fucking ridiculously intelligent head. That just compensates for our demonic, filthy screeching. So, would you like to answer this, Babs? So you claim that the children are two very young but obviously very articulate and intelligent adults. So where are you getting this information from that they are obviously very articulate and intelligent? Is this from Alex's last walking through the strolling through the field video since Matt's moved? Just because Matt moved on his video impression, now the Alex has taken to walking through fields because it's his way of regaining some sort of satanic power. If I could just show you some of the quotes from our Alex regarding... Did I have a folder for Hind? So this is your Alex Jones, yeah? This is Team Alex. Let's make sure if my audio is connected. Oh, sorry, screen. So, a satanic view on heroes, injustice, and victims. One of the delights of Satanism is that the individual has the mandate to make choices and actions that others disapprove of. If I want to indulge in eating a chocolate cake or turn down an invite to a boring social event or ride on my bike illegally without lights, I do so because as a Satanist, one of the things Satanists do is break the rules. Another way of describing being evil. If good and evil is a subjective judgment based upon rules that are broken, good is if you keep the rule, evil if you break the rule. You might see the benefits of Satanism as following the evil path. So, Babs, Team Alex, yeah? Next. I have no need to be liked or fame or to gain anything from my activism against Satan hunters. I am not dependent on any individual groups to do what I do. I have my own team, Team Alex. That nobody knows about. Yes, we do. And I have my own social media sites, tools and strategies for dealing with Satan hunters. Everyone who has come up against me by now will have worked out I'm a formidable opponent and unlikely to be easily defeated. Most attacks bounce off me and I rarely make mistakes. I follow clear principles, goals and strategies, and I know the law. Everything is temporary. I can't remember what someone says. Read it off the cuff. King Charles III has lost my respect, but I would never take his oath of allegiance. I reject the existence of God, and there is no authority in my life above me. I am my own God in my own life. This is Alexander Oliver Jones using the name James Hines Satanic Views. Find his associates on the comments on the videos and posts of Project Nightwatch 2024 and Castle Corbenek. The Satanist associates only with those things and people that help them to prosper in life. Babs, you best be helping this Satanist. He's not going to be very happy. He needs to prosper, you know. Here is Hoaxbuster that made a video about him, which is very clever, but he also is a moron. Oh, this is all just Hoaxbuster stuff. Yeah, here's my screenshots. I'm just going to go through screenshots now. Alrighty, so just a couple more. Aquila, the board game. It got. Oh, let's see if Babs has turned up. No. So you're still on. You're still on Team Alex, yeah? So the arrogance is just phenomenal. I just don't. Why are you so committed to? All you'd have to do is apologize, Babs. You just want to go down with the ship. You just want to go down kicking and screaming. See you in a bit to own me with AJ. You're Lucifer. You're just blatantly admitting to being a Satanist. If you associate with Satanists, you're just openly admitting to be a Satanist, yeah? Oh shit! She used her capital letters, Kaylee. She's serious. She really doesn't know what we're talking about. This is a question. This is an unknown. She's got an unknown here. Is she playing dumb? I think she might be playing dumb. Oh, she's calmed down a bit. Phew. You didn't put a question mark though. Is she asking a question? How do we know if you're asking a question if you didn't put a question mark? So are you still Team Alex then? After hearing these posts about how much of a Satanist he is and how much he only likes people. I was hoping to find the one about his family, how he'll drop anybody unless it's of benefit to the Satanist. I've got a few different folders for Alex. So actually, I'll go to the other folder quickly. Oh, should we play Babs live? Did you hear it yet? Sorry, Kaylee. I'm not sure if you. I'm not sure if I missed a comment. Or if I did you answer where you did you listen to Babs live this morning? One sec. No, did you hear her yet from this from last night? Sorry, the one I caught most of from last night. You didn't put a question mark again, Babs. How can we? How do we know you've been? You put a question mark on this one. Another variation of it, Kaylee. Didn't you want to drug a mother so you could speak to her child about sexual abuse? You people are so sick. Oh Lord. Just the fucking you make child protection a fucking hard work, you sick cunts. Throw out so much shit. Oh dear. You are pitiful. Oh, I'll play Babs while I where is it? While I find more screenshots of Alex / James Hind. Babs, you can fuck off. Answer. You are fucking deranged. You are so fucking deranged. I just told you, you are siding with Team Alex, a Satanist and paedophile. Team Alex, this lying abuser, manipulative, sadistic man, along with AJ, Lucifer, to protect paedophiles. Just look at this. I'm already replying, and she still goes ahead and writes it without a question mark again. You put a question mark on the first one, you moron, and now you're just writing like a fucking flapping. Yeah, I've already told you, you are siding with a satanic paedophile, a self-confessed Satanist. But you're a pedo. But you're a pedo, though, so I could side with other pedos, surely. If you're a pedo, then I could side with other pedos and Satanist pedos, because why not? If we're in a big group of pedos, we might as well be Satanist pedos as well, isn't it? Huh? She's laughing. Like this.
sense of humour, to be honest. I kept saying to you, Adam, and you were like, there's nobody called that name here. There's nobody called that name. Who's going to donate to that? Because she won't have Bernice this time. I would.
This is you, Babs. This is what we managed to do with technology now, to bring about describing the scenario that the technology had opened up the opportunity for. Do you know the meaning of paedophile? Because your mate Pomeroy doesn't. Now, Pomeroy, Justin, described a version of paedophilia to someone who was AJ going, oh, do you know, blah, blah, blah. You are sick. You cherry pick the most obvious aspects of insincerity, that you just insincerely cherry pick little bits between, you know, just conversations with these people that are just constantly lying and trying to deflect. And I mean, you're so in bed with him now. I guess you just don't feel that you can step away now. You don't feel that you can step away. You become part of the scenery, part of the organisation. Team Alex it is then, eh? Either until you are detained, publicly shamed, or deceased.
Like to be able to say,
I'm not flapping, I'm laughing. I'm not flapping, I'm laughing. It's so funny! All this time we've wasted! And what was this you said about Alicia and Gabriel? Two very young but obviously very articulate and intelligent adults. How do you have any position to say that they're articulate? Who are you, Babs? Are you the nurse? Are you actually Mrs. Marden? I've never seen a picture of Miss Marden. Are you Miss Marden, the one who injects the children with a sleeping injection if they scream too much during the sex? Are you that one, Babs?
If some of it is a lie and you've lied about it, you don't know, you guess. Or as long as you just tell me the truth about, if we can just talk about the truth.
It makes me feel like if when he goes down, he checks it's not there.
Yeah.
And then because he tried to make me sick.
Because the way our baby's being killed or not, so they're not.
He made me say it.
Who's he? Who made you say it?
Abraham.
How did he make you say it?
Not much.
What do you mean? So, have you ever been in a secret room in any of these places?
Well, it's not kind of secret room.
Should we start with the church? You told me.
So number 5, and it's number 4. No, it's number 10, and it's from how is it called? Highgate Road.
Okay. Well, we went to 10 Highgate Road, remember, and it was a block of flats, wasn't it? Remember?
Yeah.
Remember, you won't get into trouble.
Yeah.
I promise you. As long as you just tell me the truth about, if we can just talk about the truth. So, have you been to Mr. Holling's house?
No, because he's my teacher. No, he's not my teacher. He's my sister.
It's your sister's teacher, so you haven't been to his house. Okay. So why did you say you've been to Mr. Holling's house before?
Well, my dad actually stays there. Because he doesn't like staying alone.
Oh, okay.
So he stays at Mr. Holling's house.
Okay. And
So this is your all-powerful retraction, yeah? So Gabriel was saying that his dad stays at Mr. Lewis Holling's house. And we'll go to Elisa after. And Elisa says that no, my dad's never met Mr. Lewis Hollins, doesn't even know his name. But Gabriel's here saying that they're best friends, that his dad's best friends with Mr. Lewis Hollins, the year 4 teacher. And he stays at his house. He comes down from Sheffield and stays at his house, Babs. This is in the retraction. This is accepted, not questioned in the retraction, where it contradicts in Elisa's retraction to, no, my dad's never met Mr. Lewis Hollins. They don't even know his name.
it was a block of flats, wasn't it? Remember?
Yeah. No, he's not my teacher. He's my sister.
It's your sister's teacher, so you haven't been to his house. Okay. So why did you say you've been to Mr. Holling's house before?
Well, my dad actually stays there. Because he doesn't like staying alone.
Oh, okay.
So he stays at Mr. Holling's house.
Okay. And now, after all this stuff with Abraham, and you say he's telling you, he keeps accusing you, can you remember what things are true and what things aren't true? You can.
Yeah.
So.
Whatever worries me, I want to remember.
Okay, so right, so we know there's no baby skulls, no babies being killed. You haven't been to, your dad hasn't got any secret rooms, and you haven't been to Mr. Holling's house. Okay.
Well, actually, my dad actually is supposed to be living in how's it called? Sheffield,
yeah.
But he doesn't have London. He doesn't have a house in London. He actually lives in Sheffield.
Oh, he lives in Sheffield.
With his mum.
Yeah.
But do you know when I was on Sky?
Yeah.
I seen on Sky. He told me he was in Sheffield.
Oh, okay. Okay, so does your dad live in Sheffield?
Yeah, but he stays in his other friend's house. I don't know. And he stays at Mr. Holling's house.
Okay.
Yeah, and then sometimes he goes off back to Sheffield.
Okay. All right. So, and do you know he stays at Mr. Holling's house, or do you guess that?
No,
Your
I
dad?
don't. No, I don't. No.
You don't know. You guess, or you
No,
know?
I don't guess because my dad and Mr. Holling are really close friends. Really
Okay.
Close.
Okay. And the stuff with plastic woolies, how did you?
My dad and Mr. Lewis Hollins are really, really close.
Sack
Yeah.
and took it away and just dumped it into a big hole. And really Sophie and my friend.
What do you think of that idea?
Because he went like this.
So did your dad teach you?
And really Sophie and my friend,
Okay.
me and Ella. I touched Gabriel, and then after the next day when she said she'll give me a packet of sweets, me.
And this was the reason why she knew about plastic willies and anal sex, Barbara McKay.
Who? Sophie?
Yeah, she's my friend, but not really.
In the forced fake retraction.
Me and Gabriel in trouble, I think.
Yeah.
But he just said, who's touching you? Who had learned you to touch each other?
And were you
all this-
touching each other?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah, but then after we just watched my friend Sophie from my school. She touches touches me.
Who?
We just watched Sophie, our girl at school, she touches me. So then her and her brother just watched this other girl at school, who is the daughter, I'll have you know, of Laura Herlocker, who is stated by the children as one of the big key owners, so has a large amount of keys, you know, high up in the cult, to you know, responsibility for some of the properties and the entrances and stuff.
Sophie.
Yeah, she's my friend, but not really.
Oh, okay.
She just believes me and all kind of stuff.
Okay.
And she touches my private.
Okay. So she's a friend of yours.
But yes, but she's not my friend actually.
Yeah.
But she.
So I'll just cover up for the paedophiles, and I can't listen to the children. No, I can't listen to the children. No, I'll just go out of my way every day to abuse and laugh, and I'll sit there on my phone with my deranged, Satan-abusing, or self-proclaimed Satanist-supporting gang, and just be a sadist. So you're just admitting to being a sadist, then, Babs? Yeah, self-admitted sadist. I think she's gone. And with this,
Big up, Rex, everything that you said. I loved your last thing. Okay, I'm gonna get straight into it. Okay, big up Castle Corbinette. I loved your last update. Absolutely correct. Everything that you said. They won't leave these young people alone. They're quite happy to be damaging their mental health. It's good to hear that these two youngsters are actually getting on with their lives. It's a shame that someone in their 30s and then someone in their 40s can't actually do that. But then I suppose the two youngsters have obviously got brains and the other two haven't got brains. I don't know. I mean, enough people have told Bionab and the pedo Clark that they're actually wrong. But they're so arrogant and so unstable and so delusional that they just can't see that they're actually in the wrong. It's unsettling. It's really, really unsettling. Thanks for confirming to me that you live in Sudbury. Been my sort of go-to. But yeah, you living in Sudbury, okay, yeah, whatever. I don't really care actually. You can keep saying thanks, Southampton. You sound like a demonic fucking witch. I know. Yeah, you sound like a fucking demonic fucking witch. But are you like your mate Pomeroy? Do you think paedophiles are just people that are interested in babies? Are you actually that sick as well? I don't know. I mean, are you or aren't you? Do you actually know what a paedophile is? I'm hoping you do, because you're calling up people that actually aren't paedophiles every day, and yet the real paedophiles, you won't call them out. Never heard you call Jake Clark out for the paedophile that he is. So yeah, nobody takes you seriously, Haley, because you call innocent people pedophiles while you won't call the real life pedophiles out. You know, it's you do yourself no favors in the eyes of the law or the eyes of the public. Yeah. You keep talking about the public, and the public are going to see you for what you are. You are a pathetic little leader of a gang stalking team who have gang stalked 2 children until they were young adults. Yeah. And you put other people's children at risk daily, at risk of real harm from pedophiles, because you.
Oh shit! I could have sworn I'm muted. I could have said it unmuted by itself. Oh, that was terrible. I'm gonna have to play a good song now to make up for that. That was just terrible practice. No. I'll have to remind myself of one. I can't do it off the spot. Okay, well, back to the show. The Bab show. I did it. Oh, amazing.
You can guarantee. Well, Jake knows. Jake does know Jupiter's address because he said it himself. So you're quite happy to let someone like Jake have Jupiter's address, knowing full well that there's children at that address. Absolutely abhorrent. You are the most vilest, absolute. Oh my God! You just make me feel. You make me feel physically sick. I know. Who's this leader? Let's have a look. See if we can work out. Yeah, whatever. Blah blah blah. Yeah. You know, you need to give it a rest. You need to get off the internet, and you need to whatever. Maybe Castle Corbinick's just like maybe just being a little bit more protective about children, knowing what you and the other thing are, and there's any chance of you coming across children, of course he's going to be concerned, because he knows what 2 young children went through. He knows the psychological damage that you and Jake have caused to the 2 children. I'm not saying their names. I know you like to put their names out there, yeah? But the psychological damage that both you and Jake have done to the 2 Hampstead children, and who are now young adults, yeah, and actually being quite successful young adults, which is a shame that you and Jake can't learn to do that. It's unbelievable. So yeah.
For the record, I can't share any more comments of yours, the client RD, on screen, because I noticed you've got some sort of like I don't know if you've imposed vampire teeth onto his face, and his face looks quite kind of monstrous. So I can't promote any. I'm allowed. I'll leave free speech. I'll leave all the abuse. I'll leave comments like "dirty kiddie feared" and "stop touching yours." I'll leave these comments. It's all just transparency, but in terms of your actual image, I can't promote any mockery. I only factual exposure of Ricky Dearman. It's the only thing I got charged for. Out of 2 charges, I only got one of them was totally innocent, naming the children, because their privacy is secondary to their safety. Safety is primary before privacy, and that's upheld in law. Gave out the details, accused, made all the accusations against Ricky, totally innocent on that charge. The leaflets, giving him out public places in London, church, the Westminster Church, etc. And the only posts I was charged on out of 140 online posts was 2. That one was an assertion regarding some of his family, which I didn't have the evidence to hand. Otherwise, I'd have been innocent on that one. And the only one I actually got charged on was sharing a post which had manipulated his name in an offensive way. So, yeah, so I can't do any sort of derogatory attack on a level that isn't based on child protection directly or fundamentally or specifically.
Not really interested. I just want Kaylee to read F-N-B-L-E-Y. I mean, what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck? Another fucking idiot. Hello, I'm listening. Dirty Jake admitted he stalked children at their primary, what, the children or other children at AJ. And to be honest, whatever your stupid name is, FNPLEI, yeah, yeah, if you don't know what I'm on about, then I think this might be the wrong one for you, because this is talking about a real life situation that we have going on, yeah. And so if you don't like it, do you know what I suggest? You just how's about that? Coming on my stream and saying, what are you rambling on about? You're probably Faisal or one of the other degenerates from that side. Who is Jake? Jake is a paedophile. Jake is a proven called out paedophile who likes to go around calling other people paedophiles. You're curious. Well, I'm not. I'm not here for your entertainment. Okay? I'm addressing a real life circumstance that has happened. Yeah? I don't need a wombat like you coming over here and being like that. Yeah? So, this is what I do to people like you. So I know you got all funny about me being over there, yet you were talking about me. And what is it you say? People were silencing you. I think you're trying to silence all of us. I've never known you to be silenced. Oh, it was all the children. Darcy Jacob he stalks children at their primary school. So he stalked all the children. Yeah, because wasn't there a lot of children involved in this? I don't know. I still don't.
And for the record, also, we'll just show the screen. So this is what where we were at with the chat side of things. So here's they all ducked out. So look, I don't know if you can see this. So on the right here, we've got Rebecca at the top here, Empress Sakina. Hey Craig, and then we've got one comment by Craig. Hey JW, where she's clearly said hi. He's clearly said hi to her. None of them comment again throughout the whole stream. We're only 11 minutes into 28, and the stream was actually 45 plus minutes long. I missed the last 15 minutes. So, and it was far enough, more than enough. So, initially we had, I think there may have been so we're at 1114.
Greg does know Tuesday's address because he said it.
Wow, there was no comments. Oh, sorry, so I was catching up. But so already the chat's already stagnant from 4 minutes in of me catching up. The chat's already stagnant. So Becca's already dipped out by within the first minute of me starting my recording. There's I thought Helen was there. No, I may have been incorrect about Helen when I said that yesterday, Kaylee. There was that one that maybe she was talking to at first that disappeared. But other than that, Craig, it's crazy out there. Big up, Babs. It's crazy out there. He doesn't even say hi to Becca. That's weird. Oh, he does. Sorry. Just there. Hey, Becca. And then she says, hey, Craig. And then she disappears. He says, hey, JW. Not another single comment. No one's talking to you, Babs. No one's supporting what you're doing other than Danny West Williams and Lucifer, AJ, who writes, how's it spelled again? Stop touching yours. And what's he just written? I don't know how that Y turned up. You're too quick. The Y turned up before the T. So, but we'll stick with TY. But you wrote dirty pedo. Is this because you're flapping because you've been outed for how you flapped and wrote? Where is it? Dirty kiddie vid. You can't even finish words. You are flapping beyond flap. 56 Wingate Avenue, eh? Oh dear. And literally, so all the way to the end, this was it. It was just those two. For the rest, the rest 40 minutes of this live, it's literally just Danny West and AJ. Even Danny West said good night when I was only at 19 minutes. So there was still another 25 minutes left of the live. I was catching up, so I'm not sure how the time works out. But he's already said good night. And she's still here until it cuts 10 minutes later. and there was only one other comment after that. She's just rambling. I may never find out what she said. If it goes back up, I'll get it. But all we know is that she was rambling some shit that even these paedophiles that you've sworn down your life to at this stage, Babs, even they're just ignoring you. Even Pip didn't turn up. Pip's everywhere all the time for anyone in any situation that could possibly support this shit. Oh, actually, he's been backing down a little bit again, Kaylee. He had 3 or 4. He had near on a week, didn't he, a few months ago, and then he came back with a false sense of security protection due to some whatever the circumstances were, and then he's kind of flailed a little bit again. And then the last comment was AJ. She said she was, and he also said that she hasn't been. So this is to do with you being married. So they were talking about you being married at the end. It's just pure desperation. It's beyond desperation.
There's a full story. But yeah, it's creepy. It is creepy. I mean, I now believe that she's having a mental breakdown because Castle Corbinick has actually pulled her out for her wrongdoing. Well, I think he's got the right to call her out for her wrongdoing, considering that he is friends with the father, him and the Lou plotted to kidnap the children. Yeah, I've heard that. I think that Castle Corbinick's got the right to be calling them out because he's involved. He's very good friends with the father, so obviously he knows the kids as well. He knows the psychological damage that Jake and Kaylee have done to these 2 children. So, you know, why is it so strange to Kaylee that people are calling her out? She just doesn't like to be told about her fucking self. And this is when I get fucking mad with her. I don't care. People want to call me out. If I do something wrong, tell me I've done it wrong. I'll look it up. I'll find out. And if I've done something wrong, I'll apologise. Yeah? But never turn around. And she never turned around and said, oh, really, maybe I did psychological damage to those 2 children. You know, bearing in mind they were children through most of it. They've only become young adults in the last couple of years. So, you know, it's pretty horrendous. And it's not just that. It's not just the children to do with this or anything else. There's lots of other children that they put daily and hourly in dire, absolute dire danger. They're a danger to children. It's fucking unbelievable. I see that loony Arthur is back around as well. I mean, wasn't he involved in all of that as well? I mean, he's another dangerous cunt. Because he's his nephew or something or other. I don't know, it was some sort of allegation. And of course, Kaylee will deny it. Of course she will. Because Kaylee likes to sit up for run-ins. I mean, look at Pomeroy. Look at Kaylee sticking up for Pomeroy. Pomeroy, yeah. Anybody who doesn't know, Pomeroy was a carer for old people, and he stole off the old people that he was supposed to be caring for. And then the other day, had the audacity to tell AJ that pedophiles are interested only in babies, not children. I mean, that alone is a joke. What does he think that's going to let him off or something? Going to let him off being called a paedophile? No, doesn't let Jake off either. Jake is a paedophile. And Miss Kaylee Inab from Sudbury in Suffolk, the convicted criminal, yeah, is tagging a paedophile. Paedophile can't make this fucking shit up, can you, mate? Can't fucking make this fucking shit up. Sorry, I need to be going in and out. I'm in the middle of I'm in the middle of doing the golf. Yeah. Oh God! I mean, Katie's over there literally having, hey Craig, how you doing, honey? Katie's over there literally having a fit about Council Corbynett calling her out. Don't blame him. His friend's children were traumatized by these two. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable that the police haven't done anything to these two for what they've done to those children. It sure is, Craig, especially when you got cunts like Inab and Clark. And I'm going to call them cunts, because that is exactly what they are. Hey, JW. Our mutual friend is live and crying about Pastor Corbynett calling them out. Hey, Empress, how you doing? Yeah, our mutual friend Empress as well, yeah. She's over there crying because Pastor Corbynett's called her out. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. She's so entitled. She just actually thinks that she's entitled. Yeah, I'm alright at Bex, honeys. I'm just like, I don't know. She's so entitled. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Primary is definitely catching up with them. Yeah, I mean at the moment she is proper, and you can actually hear it. I mean, do I sound like I'm triggered? Do I? I don't think so. But there's a certain lady, well, I use that word very, very loosely. But there's a song that it sounds a lot more triggered than what I am. So I think she's the one who's triggered. whole thing is, you know. But it was nice to hear to see an update from Council Kopernik about how these two young adults are actually getting on with their life, and you know they're doing well in life, and you know getting on with it, and it's lovely to hear, because you know you hear these stories, and you obviously you go along with them. You know, you sympathise with the children, and you know you watch them go through what they had to go through, and you know you often think, oh.
Yeah, going by the chat though, Kaylee, not many are wanting to be anywhere near it anymore, hey?
I wonder what happened to them. So it's nice that we're able to actually get an update.
Oh no, I didn't acknowledge the numbers as well. So she was, you know, there's been before where she's had like 25, and then within a few seconds within she starts going on about us. Like it goes down to like 15, you know, sort of usually around there, 15, 10, 18 sometimes. This was like 8, 7. It was just by the time I got there, which was a bit late, I was catching up. Like I say, I only got 28 minutes of it, and she's just the numbers were just going. She was just rattling on, and it was just going to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It went down to 4, I think. Watching by the end, like it's just and Becca just not even saying hi after hi Craig. Just no. Giving Babs nothing. What do you think of that, Babs? You think Becca abandoned you yesterday? Where's Helen at? She said she had recovered. Where's Donna? Where's Jojo? Well, one of them would see you, wouldn't they? Just by chance, Michaela. The other day, she was at the start of your live. She said, "Oh, where was Jake and AJ arguing? Oh, I didn't know he goes live," and then she disappeared. She left you to it, Babs. Does this not? Do you not get? Do you not like? Can you not tell? Get any? Could you not get any? What's the word? Any hints, or can you not? I can't think of the word, but I catch on to what people may be thinking of the situation. Thinking everything. You ficko. Bloody fickos. Spastics and fickos, the lot of us.
To know that that these two young adults that they are now, because I believe they're 19 and 20 now, and that is what they are. They're young adults, but they seem to apparently they get on with their lives. I don't know if they're back or if they're still in America. Hopefully they're sensible and they'll be getting the right advice, and they'll be staying in America, because it's a suspect here. Until the police have actually got this under control here, they're not going to be able to come back and enjoy their life. She said to me the other day, "Well, if they don't want it, if they don't want people talking about it, why haven't they got in touch with me and Jay?" Well, the two young adults had most of their young life blighted because of people like you already. Why would they want to invite pedophiles into their lives again? It doesn't make any sense. I'd be saying well clear, and I hope that they would be getting the advice to stay well clear. You can see that a certain female is flapping because she's like, "Oh, I can't wait to get hold of your families. Oh, I can't see," trying to get hold of people's children again. Be quiet. Right. Okay, the client. You're talking to me like I know you. I don't think I've ever seen you. So if you're here under a different name, can you please tell me who you are?
I missed that. So she's actually talking to the client with Ricky Dearman's picture now in her chat. The client. You're talking about Alex Jones, James Hind, who keeps referring to his client. Now there's someone in your chat with Ricky Dearman's picture called the client. Babs.
Or if anybody else in the chat knows the client, can they please vouch for them? Because as we well know, I don't put up with any fucking bullshit over here. Can't get away with the bullshit. On my channel. Sorry, don't deal with it. Yeah, okay, JW, brilliant, thank you.
And Danny West clearly knows who the picture is and the whole situation, so he deals with it. And yeah, we've I was actually just going to go through the I don't know if you were here when I went through this, the James Hind, I'm a Satanist, this is what I believe screenshots. Oh, sorry, am I muted? Oh no, not. But yeah, he said he pretended to be a child, didn't he, to go, and he said how he used his picture from when he was that age. It was an authentic picture of James Hind, Alex, the actual real name, Alex Jones, when he was a child, and he infiltrated children's chat rooms to ask them what it felt like to be a paedophile, or sorry, to be spoken to by a paedophile. He was actually speaking to children on chat rooms about how being spoke to by a groomer made them feel, but he was, I think, pretending to be a child at the time, or yeah, I don't, or grooming them and then asking them. I'm not sure exactly I can't remember the dynamics now, but that's what he was stating, Kaylee. Yeah, I'll most of it's in one of Matt's amazing songs actually about it. Maybe I'll just play that. Just have a thing. Let's finish Babs and we can just do a little bit more today, and then we'll shut up the show. If we can call it a show. The presentation.
Because, yeah. Still putting it, yeah. I mean, the client, that just sounded a bit wrong as well, didn't it? You know, that was a bit weird name. With. You know, these people are a bit weird, I suppose, aren't they? But like, she's over there. She just sounds so entitled. That's what I can't get over.
Also, Kaylee, he says how he got evidence on a groomer from Kent, I think it was, and he said he could have ruined that person's life, but he didn't want to, or he could have, exposed him, but he didn't want to ruin his life. He had evidence on a paedophile, but he didn't want to cause trouble to someone else's life. I think he might have even brought Satanism as the justification for that as well. That it's somebody else's will and he did not want to. It's just so the hypocrisy and the fakery and the fraud, deception is it's just never ending until it ends. They're just one thing after the other. Yeah, hey. Brilliant. For anyone who can't read the screen at the moment, I'll just be listening in. Kelly has written, being around the corner like it was meant to conclude here.
The fact that these people just seem to feel like they are entitled. They're entitled to ruin 2 children's lives. You know? Yeah, you're spot on, AJ. Kaylee is far too old. I mean, I don't know why he's even gone down this road, Jay, because she's at least 25 years too old for him. Jackie boy likes me young. Very young. People get what I mean? That's what Jake wants.
No, you'll hear. Sorry, am I muted? No. You'll hear. She doesn't deny that reality. She basically just admits that she's a Satanist. That she associates and is part of the satanic. Now, all this about ruining children, like, to me, she knows. As far as I can tell at this point, she knows what she's doing, and she's a paedophile or involved. Heavily, and she's just barefaced lying like Ricky does, like all the teachers do, like all the mothers, the fathers, the people involved in the cult do. You know, they're just so unwilling to face the whatever that saying is. Can't think of what face the whatever it is. I can't remember what the saying is now.
That's why he's so upset at the moment, because he's got bail conditions. He's not allowed to go anywhere near children, people under 18. But hurt at the moment about that. Oh my God, JW, in a twist. Oh my God, AJ owns those sheep. Oh my God, I still keep thinking about it. AJ owns those sheep. And I also haven't forgotten, Pomeroy, that you think a paedophile,
Look, Michael, it cut out just as she got to that bit. Probably you think a paedophile. Just this is what they do. They just clutch onto words spanned by conversations with satanic paedophiles to try and cut us out because you think this, because you said this when you were speaking to Lucifer. Lucifer said all these things and you said this thing and then this is what happened. So you are ruining two children's lives. Meh. Oh, we had Wallace came and showed a right performance at the beginning of the show, if you call it a show. Beginning of the presentation, Wallace was on one. Must have been really early. Where was? I didn't do the Ricky bit. I didn't do the Ricky bit before the James Hind, did I? No. Push up, and someone was trying. Makes me feel icky. This is Kaylee's speechless. Did you ever see these Wallace's videos? Justin, play half of this one.
I'm a bad girl in it. Bang, bang. I'm a bad girl in it. Bang, bang. I'm a bad girl in it. Bang, bang.
Maybe it's actually Rebecca Penman's mother. Or brother. Are you Rebecca's brother? No, next one.
Yo, yo, Wallace in the house. Yo, yo, Wallace in the house. Yo, yo.
For fuck's sake. Bloody hell, mate. Your son did these, so your imaginary son did these for you. Oh, dear. Okay, we'll just a little bit of the other one. The first one is just, I'm Wallace Hoogley, I'm from Minnesota.
Hi, I'm Wallace from Minnesota. Thanks for stopping by.
Just got back from my holiday. Oh, it was lovely. Sand, sea, and lots of lovely strawberry daiquiris. Plus a rather aggressive seagull that I had a staring contest with. Oh, one, obviously. Bottled it. Anyway. Bottled it. Anyway. Oh, one, obviously. Bottled it. Anyway. Oh, one, obviously. Bottled it. Anyway. Yo, yo, Wallace in the house. People always ask why I'm Kaylee's absolute effing hero. Well, it's not just because I'm a bad girl. Anyway, yo, yo, Wallace in the house. People always ask why I'm Kaylee's absolute effing hero. Well, it's not just because I'm a bad girl, innit? Last week, some bloke tried to nick the very last jam donut right out of her chubby little hands at the shops. Unacceptable. So I stepped up, gave him the tough guy squint and hit him with the gun fingers. Bang!
So is she actually written as he or she, Wallace, this fella, have they written this story themselves? No, he hasn't officially admitted it. No, I think he knows he hasn't tried to deny it. Obviously, there's no point. But he has said that he's not a Satanist. He has claimed to not be a Satanist, so he is disassociating with the claims of James Hind. But he's not. He's not ever claimed to not be but he's not publicly admitted it either. But where are the screenshots? Oh, does that mean no? I did it when she turned up. When Babs turned up, wasn't it? Oh, here they are. So we pointed out ever since Matt walked through a field, his last two videos have been walking through a field. He's trying to affirm his dominance, and he's unshaking. He's not phased. He's not shaken. He's actually taken it in his stride, and he's actually now taking strides and moving in the videos, whereas before he was always a stationary location. Now he's in motion, like Matt did in fields. It's just such a fascinating story of how it happens behind. Screen. This is Team Alex. Let's make sure my audio is connected. Oh, sorry, screen. So, a satanic view on heroes, injustice, and victims. One of the delights of Satanism is that the individual has the mandate to make choices and actions that others disapprove of. If I want to indulge in eating a chocolate cake, or turn down an invite to a boring social event, or ride on my bike illegally without lights, I do so because as a Satanist, one of the things Satanists do is break the rules. Another way of describing being evil. If good and evil is a subjective judgment based upon rules that are broken, good is if you keep the rule, evil if you break the rule. You might see the benefits of Satanism as following the evil path. So, Babs, Team Alex, yeah? Next. I have no need to be liked or fame or to gain anything from my activism against Satan hunters. I am not dependent on any individual groups to do what I do. I have my own team, Team Alex. That nobody knows about. Yes, we do. And I have my own social media sites, tools, and strategies for dealing with Satan hunters. Everyone who has come up against me by now will have worked out I'm a formidable opponent, and unlikely to be easily defeated. Most attacks bounce off me, and I rarely make mistakes. I follow clear principles, goals, and strategies, and I know the law. Everything is temporary. I can't remember what someone says. Read it off the cuff. King Charles III has lost my respect, but I would never take his oath of allegiance. I reject the existence of God, and there is no authority in my life above me. I am my own God in my own life. This is Alexander Oliver Jones using the name James Hines Satanic Views. Find his associates on the comments on the videos and posts of Project Nightwatch 2024 and Castle Corbenek. The Satanist associates only with those things and people that help them to prosper in life. Babs, you best be helping this Satanist. He's not going to be very happy. He needs to prosper, you know. Here is Hoaxbuster that made a video about him, which is very clever, but he also is a moron. So let's find Matt. Let's find Matt's video. Oh no, wait. I think it might be on this channel. Actually, I've got the video downloaded. Well, let's give Matt a bit. Let's give Matt another view. This is all just hoax, but
try not to.
I think I got COVID a few months ago, which knocked me out 2 days. Then I was back to full strength, making the lives of Stan Hunters a misery. I never had the vaccine.
I'm thinking Matthew Taylor. Stop referring to us as James Hill. That friend is dead and gone since December 23. And we have told you enough times. All you do by your obsession with hiding is confuse and annoy everyone, including your own supporters. Address us as P&W.
Matthew Taylor complains about being haunted by a mythical entity of his own imaginations. Like a black knight that he blames for all these troubles of his own making. James Hind was never real, a construct of many people for near 10 years. The character in the story was fictions, and it has been retired and gone since December 23. Yet, Taylor has resurrected something sleeping and dead to haunt himself with and trouble the world with his imaginations and crazed delusions. It is Project Night Watch that are the critics of Taylor, not James Hind. Taylor can no longer see the living because of his love for dead, sleeping imaginings. Who is James Hind? James Hind does not exist. It is a pseudonym run by me. What anyone says about James Hind, good or bad, is of no material value or interest, since it does not impact me or any of the members of the Watch. It is a way for I to communicate information to the world about Satan hunters, and indeed also include my own. James Hind was created and maintained by List 616. We who have taken over the role of List 606, known as Project Night Watch, now act as the group. Its pseudonym has been discontinued. Storylines and bio that was given to James Hind may not be real.
I am impressed that Satan Hunter Matthew Taylor of Brighton picked up on the Watch Project. Call Bay Shade Crane and anti-Satan hunters.
Since it was an unpromoted site created only yesterday, the decision to make the project is still pending. The hysteria around a pseudonym that we created it and ran is quite extraordinary. The pseudonym had multiple handlers, it had red herrings, a created bio, and other storylines. Yes, we get attached to our pseudonyms, but they served a purpose and a function, but are not real.
No, I've not played that yet. I'm sure he would be fine with it being played. The Matt Taylor TV Magic channel has 777 videos. Yeah. And this one's got 111 views. It's lovely numbers, so it's always fun. I'm trying to think of the Do you know which one has? Oh, well, I've got the screenshot somewhere as well. Actually, let me just have a quick look in here. Upside down. So I'm so looking forward to getting a team that can go through and help me arrange my multiple hard drives on and offline, files, folders, duplicates, backups in various different folders, sometimes not always coherent and conformative between them. See, this one has no screenshots. Hind. Okay, if I type in Hind, it's got a very good search function though. The drive and the can I narrow down by screenshot? Let's have a look. This one was quite interesting. So, regarding how he thinks, what he thinks of you, Babs. In my life, I am God, and if a person messes with me, they are kicked out of my life. There is no half measures, and me in living with me in living my satanic path. Either people are working with me or against me. Anyone I care about, anyone I care nothing who they are, friend or family. If they are toxic and undermining, I kick them out of my life. I bow to nobody. The Satanist rules their own life, makes their own destiny, creates their own reality. Satanist associates only with those things and people that helps them to prosper in life. Satanist eliminates all the negative, gets rid of what holds them back, clears away what undermines and denies them the ability to be their own God. There are no half measures in being a Satanist. If the Satanist man or woman rejected Jesus, then they become a Satanist. If a Satanist man or woman rejected Jesus, or if they're already satanic, if the satanic man or woman rejected Jesus when I thought it said then, when they became a Satanist, why then fall to their knees like a sheep before Satan as they did with Jesus? All authority figures. So these are people that have rejected Jesus. So he's suggesting that he previously fell to his knees like a sheep before Jesus, maybe, and now something happened to him anyway. All authority figures, including family, are not above the Satanist. They must be working in a positive way in the Satanist life or be kicked out. When I had a family giving me trouble, when they refused to allow me the happy life I wanted, I kicked them out of my life. Those toxic family are history. They no longer exist and have been gone from my life for many years. I'm a Satanist. As a Satanist will cut anyone and everything that works against me from my life. I am my own God. Way back in July 2013, before the children even spoke out, he was well on this already. Of course, we are not surprised. This is Hind and Shiva. This is interesting about. So fell out with Shiva as well. The unholy alliance of Matt Taylor and Shiva Burton. I need to speak to Matt about Shiva actually, because I always thought Shiva was just fully hoaxed. I always thought she was fully one of them. So I'm not sure about that either. If I was in command of the Satanic Brigade, let me just catch up on your comments. Yeah, I'll play the Hoaxbuster vid. Let's play it from his channel so we get give him a live, get the numbers up and that.
Investigation. The Colchester board game designer behind exclusive investigation. The Colchester board game designer behind a decade of esoteric online warfare. Colchester, UK. A meticulous analysis of open source intelligence, OSINT, public corporate filings, and unique botanical and historical breadcrumbs has permanently dismantled a decade-long web of internet mystique. For years, digital tracking networks, counter-conspiracy researchers, and occult circles have fiercely debated the true identity behind the notorious online personas, Jay Vendoza and James Hind, the operator of the Satanic Views Archive and the modern decentralized intelligence footprint known as Project Nightwatch, PNW. Today, the curtain is definitively pulled back. The empirical evidence leaves zero margin for doubt. The individual behind these elaborate digital shields is Alexander Oliver Jones, a resident of Colchester, local history enthusiast, commercial director, and creator of the Romano-British tactical board game Aquila. Here is the unvarnished, factual data trail that bridges the virtual mask with the physical man. The corporate blueprint, Castle Corbenic and Project Nightwatch, the primary legal pivot point connecting Alexander Oliver Jones to the digital counter-intelligence platform occurred when the chaotic battles of the internet required corporate teeth. According to public registries at UK Companies House, Jones is the sole active director of Castle Corbenic Limited, Company No. 081829663, incorporated in August 2012, listing its operations under data processing, hosting, and artistic creation. For years, internet forums tracking the fallout of the infamous Hampstead Satanic Ritual Abuse, SRA, hoaxes debated who was issuing aggressive intellectual property enforcement actions against conspiracy theorists. The corporate veil fractured permanently when legal filings, copyright strikes, and platform safety complaints were formally executed under the name of Castle Corbenic Limited. On its official digital repositories and YouTube community announcements, the operator explicitly declared that Project Nightwatch, PNW, the digital identity that succeeded the Satanic Views brand, is the official sister entity of Castle Corbenic Limited. This corporate nexus directly ties Alexander Oliver Jones to the technical administration of the PNW network. The Eagle signature, from Satanic Views to Aquila, while corporate registrations provide the legal proof, the subject's profound psychological fixations offer undeniable behavioral corroboration. Throughout his digital evolution, the operator has left a distinct thematic calling card, the Eagle.
Shit, sorry. I just hit something. I think I hit a wrong button or two on my keyboard. So I'm gonna have to go back a few minutes. Where are we?
satanic views to Aquila. While corporate registrations provide the legal proof, the subject's profound psychological fixations offer undeniable behavioral corroboration. Throughout his digital evolution, the operator has left a distinct thematic calling card, the eagle. 1. The digital footprint. In the mid-2010s, the James Hind persona operated the Satanic Fuse WordPress blog, frequently utilizing distinct eagle imagery in profile segments. When the operation rebranded to Project Nightwatch, PNW, and migrated to Blue Sky and YouTube, the operator explicitly highlighted an eagle as the official corporate logo, publicly stating on streaming channels that real-world encounters with birds of prey were regarded as highly symbolic personal omens. 2. The physical reality. In the physical world, Alexander Oliver Jones is the recognized creator and commercial founder of Aquila, a tactical board game inspired by a 2,000-year-old Roman board game excavated by archaeologists in Stanway, Colchester. In Latin, Aquila translates literally to eagle. The entire mechanics of Jones's game revolve around securing a central, vital Roman eagle piece. The linguistic crossover extends even deeper into the digital archives. On early tracking forums, the James Hind persona openly referenced a silent, technical partner codenamed Ajax. In classical Greek mythology, Ajax is intimately intertwined with the eagle, his very name, Aias, deriving from the ancient Greek word for eagle, Aiatos, born as an omen from Zeus. The mythological naming convention perfectly mirrors Jones's dual real-world passions for Colchester's Romano-British history and eagle symbolism. The botanical smoking gun. The 12 Oaks of Colchester. If any skepticism remained, it is thoroughly eradicated by a highly specific, decade-long biological experiment that Jones inadvertently tracked across multiple platforms under different names. Filled circle. The seed is planted. The James Hind era. In the early years of the Satanic Fuse WordPress blog, the persona, James Hind, published a personal photograph documenting an array of precisely 12 newly planted acorn saplings, detailing a long-term personal project to cultivate oak trees from seed. Filled circle. The tree matures. The Alex Jones, PNW, era. Fast forward more than a decade to the modern era. On the official Project Nightwatch Blue Sky profile, Alexander Jones published a multi-stage photographic update showcasing his favorite homegrown oak tree. In the accompanying text, Jones explicitly stated that the tree was now roughly 10 to 12 years old, and revealed that it was the strongest survivor of an original batch of precisely 12 oak trees he had planted. The chronological math is flawless, but it is the name Jones assigned to this surviving oak that cements his exact physical geography. He revealed he named his prized tree, Boudica. Boudica was the iconic Celtic queen of the Iceni tribe who led a historic, scorched earth rebellion against the Roman Empire in AD 60-61. Her very first, most devastating military action was the total destruction and burning of Camulodunum, the ancient city known today as Colchester, the exact town where Alexander Oliver Jones resides and runs his commercial operations. From physical logistics to cyber intelligence, the final piece of the puzzle lies in the structural mechanics of how Jones operates. In Colchester, Jones is the director of LDS Leaflet Distribution Service Limited, company number 08381254. LDS heavily markets its utilization of specialized, high-precision GPS route logging software to track physical distribution pathways across local territories. This highly regimented, data-driven approach to physical logistics seamlessly informs his online methodology. The Project Nightwatch and historical James Hind platforms have consistently operated not as emotional blogs, but as technical, cold palette counterintelligence units, utilizing sophisticated IP logging, metadata scraping, digital archive mapping, and forensic data tracking to expose and document online harassment networks. Conclusion: the illusion of the mirror maze. For over a decade, Alexander Oliver Jones successfully maintained a complex digital ecosystem. By adopting the historical name of Captain James Hind, a witty, 17th-century royalist highwayman who famously fought on the front lines of the 1648 siege of Colchester, Jones engaged in a grand piece of historical roleplay. He reframed a grueling, highly toxic internet feud against conspiracy theorists into a romanticized, historic crusade. But the data trail does not lie. When the corporate filings of Castle Corbenic, the Latin roots of the board game Aquila, the tactical mechanics of GPS tracking, and the 12-year-old growth of an oak tree named Boudica are overlaid, they converge on a single, inescapable point. The mystery is solved. Alexander Oliver Jones is the man behind the curtain. Precision GPS route logging software to track.
My audio's gone. Oh, am I on screen? My audio's gone weird. I don't know if this audio will have done as well, but from my end, the video is not playing. It's playing very crackly for me, but it might be my audio output on the computer. It does it every now and then. I have to shut the whole window down. Was the audio crackling for you?
Physical distribution pathways across local territories. This highly regimented, data-driven approach
With an echo, for me, it's got a very severe echo and crackle.
to physical logistics seamlessly informs his online 48 Siege of Colchester. Jones.
Thanks. I'll play it out to the end of the video and then I will. Was there anything else to play today? Yeah, I'll have to shut my whole browsers down and leave the room and stuff. So it's been quite a long stream. We covered a lot. We finished Babs. We didn't quite finish Rick. Oh, we've still got half of Rick left. See if that plays. Could play the rest of that. I don't know. It's the same thing. It's just he just repeats the same thing pretty much over and over again. Has Babs blocked you, Justin? She has just commented. If you want to address her with anything, I'll put it on screen so she can see it. Hoax that the blog, the website run by paedophiles. I wouldn't say I was obsessed with it. I'd say I was quite disgusted with it. I'd say I'm exposing it. I'd say it's very disturbing. I say I've got a high level of interest in that blog, Hoaxstead, yes. And Karen Urban and Ricky Dearman and all these characters involved with Hoax said yes. Okay, your comment's too weird for me to put on the screen, Tube. I don't know what their your cat and their clients. Okay, that's weird. something to do with the persistent updates. Okay, yeah, it's all your random. You're doing another version of the random updates thing. Okay. So let's play the end of this. Yeah, so Babs clearly acknowledged it earlier because it has been absolutely proven without a doubt on multiple fronts now. So yeah, we'll leave it there for today. And any requests, any suggestions, if anybody wants to come and present anything in the future, let me know. Thank you all, and we will touch in again soon.